Hello fellow simmers and Pokemon Masters, Eevee-simming here, and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my very first container build. I did build it for a family of 4, so it will be 3 bedrooms, and I believe I put 2 bathrooms in it. I honestly recorded this, I think the day Eco Lifestyle came out, but I've been struggling to do this voiceover for a hot minute now. My children firmly don't believe in sleep, so that is my life. I'm currently struggling, but when am I not? That's me. That is like my branding. I'm always struggling and I'm always practically crying. It's fun. I enjoy it a lot. Well, Eco Lifestyle, I like a lot of the build objects that they brought, but some of them are kind of strange and I don't know if I'll ever use them. Like, I like the windows I'm currently placing, but I don't like that they have this huge black indent. Like, I like that it adds some depth, but I think it's too much. And the fences are nice, but I'm not sure when I'll use them, per se. I don't know. I honestly don't know. And I was just kind of looking through the objects, because this was my first run through. I think this is the first thing I did in Eco Lifestyle. After I downloaded the pack, I didn't know where to start. I was like, well, I'll do a build first so I can kind of get a look through. Well, I know I looked at cast first because I know you guys have already seen my cast video. If you haven't checked that out, I'll leave a link in the description below. But I looked at the cast first, of course, because when you start a new game, you have to look at the cast. And then I went into the build buy because everyone was telling me, oh, I should look at the wooden wallpaper, which is to die for. I absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. And I think I built another container home that was very similar to this one, but I feel like I didn't have enough space. I feel like I have plenty of space here, but for some reason on that one, maybe I made the containers a little bit smaller. I think I made them smaller by 1. Yeah, I think those were only by 3. These appear to be by 4. I don't know. I tried to make it look like the surrounding containers because the original build that was placed here, I felt like they didn't match. They weren't the same size. It just didn't make sense to me, so I was like trying to make them as close as possible, looking like the surrounding containers. So I'm having a rough time trying to figure out this pack and how to make it work and how to fix the world / ruin the world. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I'm currently struggling. I don't know if any of you guys have the pack, but I'm definitely struggling. I'm like, how do I make it better? Well, granted, I've only had maybe an hour, maybe an hour and a half of gameplay outside of building in casts. Because I've just been kind of trying to play it other than my Let's Play. I've been trying to play it just so I can figure it out, but it just seems like every time I get in a groove and trying to play it, I have something else to do, or someone needs me. I don't know. I'm currently trying to figure that out for you guys, because I'm like, I'm blind. I'm not really watching the Game Changers stuff. I did watch one of Jessie's videos the other day, and she seemed to have struggles with trying to ruin the world, and she was doing like the maximum trying to ruin the world. I don't know if she needed to like play it longer like that, but I don't know. So I'm just happy to know I'm not the only one who's struggling. Hopefully I'll get that figured out soon for you guys. I have no idea. I did, when I was playing my gameplay just on my regular, just for fun kind of save, just trying to figure it out, I did have a lady come to my house and say I wasn't complying with the new neighborhood order, and I was like, what do you mean? We voted on gardening. I have this huge garden. And she's like, okay, since you're not following this order, your bills are going to be higher until you get it fixed. And I'm like, thanks, I guess. Maybe? I don't know. It kind of annoyed me. I was like, so what do I need to do? And it didn't really tell me what I needed to do. So I was like, okay. I don't know. Now that I think about it, maybe there is a portion where I can see where like voting is open. Maybe if I need to go to that portion again to see what I need to do to comply with that order. I don't know, because I tried looking at the bulletin board, and the bulletin board was absolutely no help. So I don't know. I don't know what on earth I'm doing in this pack right now. I don't know what I'm currently doing in this game. No one knows? I don't even know. Someone please help me. I'm still not quite sure how I feel about this pack. I see everyone giving it wonderful rave reviews, but I'm still questionable in my personal opinion. I don't know how I feel about it. I feel like I bought all the things for the candles, like for candle making example. I bought all the things for the candles, but I still can't make candles. And I'm like, okay, so what do I do? I don't know. No one knows. Well, I'm sure some people know and some people figured it out. Apparently I might be dumb, but that's okay. I can handle that. I feel like I haven't really dived into the game deep enough to give like a full opinion, but I haven't seen enough to where I'm like, oh, I like this. This is really great. Like the build items, they're cool. They're new. I always appreciate more build items, and I always appreciate cool new cast items. I'm in love with all the sweaters, but I don't know. So far, I'm still getting major game pack vibes, but I don't know. I really don't. I don't know how to feel about it, and I just kind of feel like this could have been a game pack, or they could have added tiny living into it and made that an expansion pack. The biggest major point was ladders for me, but ladders came in the new free base game update. So I'll just leave you with that. Honestly, I think the only reason they branded it as an expansion pack is because it does affect all of the worlds. Thankfully, you can turn it off because I'm not sure if I want this on my everyday gameplay. I feel like it might get a little annoying after the time, so I feel like this might be like, oh, I'm going to do this a couple times. Oh, it'll be fun. And then I don't know if I'll play it again. Because especially if it's so wishy-washy, like if like I'm buying a new TV, is that going to mess up my eco footprint? It's just like if I don't use solar panels, is everything just going to go industrial and then I'm going to have acid rain and my Sims can't breathe? I don't know. That's not what I want. So I'm glad they gave us an option to turn it off. Thank goodness. Or I'll have to look into the options closer and see exactly what we do. Could it just keep it locked in one or the other, or make it harder to change things? I don't know. That is something for me to look up next time I open my game. If you guys didn't know, this is part of my pre-recording. I am currently back home with my family. So if you hear me in later videos shortly after this one, or like my perspective has changed, that means I've had some time to play and it's been a minute, or I've taken a break from The Sims, because literally I'm not playing The Sims the whole time I'm down there. My dad would probably die if I downloaded that on his computer. Well, I think I'm going to end my journey here today, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. And if you guys want to check out any more of my eco lifestyle videos, I'll leave links in the description box below. Well, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I hope to see you guys next time. Bye, everyone.